Third objection. Good and bad are no longer distinguishable. Next, they raise another objection which they seem to have borrowed from Chrysostom. If, they say, we did not have the ability to choose between good and evil, all men would have to be good, or all would have to be bad, since they all have the same nature. This view is also shared by the author of The Calling of the Gentiles, a work attributed to Ambrose. No one, it is argued, would ever fall away from the faith if God's grace did not allow man's will the possibility of change. I am amazed that such eminent people could make such an error. How could Chrysostom have failed to see that it is God's election which discriminates thus between men? We should certainly never be ashamed to claim what Paul asserts as true, namely, that everyone is corrupt and given to evil. But at the same time, we should add, as he does, that God's mercy assists some, so that not all remain in a state of corruption. Since it is the case that we are all by nature infected with the same disease, none is protected except those whom God is pleased to heal. The rest he forsakes in his righteous judgment. They remain in their rottenness until they are consumed. No other cause explains why some continue on to the end, while others fail in mid-course. For perseverance is a gift of God which he does not bestow indiscriminately on all, but only on those he pleases. If we ask the reason for this difference between those who continue steadfast and those who chop and change, there is none but this. The former are kept by God's power so that they do not perish. The latter do not have the same power, inasmuch as he wishes them to serve as an example of man's inconstancy.